just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Tanner Bybee. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Okay, all set to go. And now, Ketel Marte.
Ketel Marte.
And here it comes. Fastball in for a strike. And we are underway. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Stays alive. And
one ball,
one.
2 strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Kicks and deals. Gets a piece and stays alive. The wide to kick the pitch. Hard hit left side. Toss to Naylor. One up, one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away. Jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
This is Corbin Carroll. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
The 1-0. That's a little bit low. Fastball for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Gurriel. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
And the 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a pop-up. Naylor gets under it. And that'll do it. Middle of the first, no score. And we're back. And today's starter, Brandon Pfaadt.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants it? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Steven Kwan stands in now and watches strike 1. That one fouled off. Line to left, and it goes just foul. Deal 2. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And down on strikes he goes. 1 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead of the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
David Fry now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away now.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you've got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
In the air, right field. Carroll moving under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Bybee measures 6 feet 2 inches, 25 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. Bybee back to work. First pitch swinging.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-1.
There's a swing and a drive. It bangs off the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he starts off the second with a double.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Randall Grichuk now. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. And a pitch. That one not close. And now 2-0. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boot, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
That one missing inside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Walker at second. Grichuk on at first with nobody out. That clips the corner. And the pitch. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Righty delivers. He fouls it off. Will do it again. First and second, no outs. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that is a big first out. Next to hit for Arizona, Jake McCarthy. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Left-hand batter waits. Strike 2.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Little bouncer out in front of the plate. There's one. Now no throw to first as he'll hold on to it.
Batting in, the catcher, number 14,
Gabriel Moreno digs in now. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Pitch is in there. Strike 1.
Really good athlete, and many times you talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch. See,
that's a base hit, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. So 2 down, and now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. High in the air, out to right. And that's the 3rd out. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Lane Thomas. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. There's a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Foul ball, still 0-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Walker makes the catch, and there's one
Batting
gone.
fifth, the first baseman, Naylor.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Fastball for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
On the ground. Perdomo on to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting fifth, the right fielder,
John Kenzie Noel digs in for the Guardians. Right through there for a strike. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes. The Guardians down by a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Right through there. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Guardians fail to score. They're down 1-0. Top half of the 3rd inning. Ketel Marte up to the plate. The wind and the pitch. And that's in the dirt. Ball 1. That one missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Hot shot to third. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the right fielder, Corbin.
So digging in, Corbin Carroll went down on strikes his first time through. Up and in, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
The wind of the pitch. Missed with a changeup, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
1 out, bases empty. And there's the automatic. And the right-hander deals. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. 1 down, bases empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And the righty deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Kwan makes the catch for the out. That's out number 2.
Now designated hitter.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone. On the ground, out to short. Toss to Naylor. Out number 3. Diamondbacks down quickly, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Here in Cleveland, set for the bottom of the third, and here's the catcher, Bo Naylor. The wind of the pitch. Ball one, no strikes. Swung on, belted. McCarthy ranging back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Andres Jimenez. And he takes one right on the black. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Base hit into the outfield. Runner around third. He scores and the Guardians tie. It's 1-1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Brian Riccio. And that one missing low.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. That missed by a lot. 2-1. Kicks and fires. Late on that fastball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And into the ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough. You've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
Back to the top of the lineup, Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Close one, doesn't get the call.
Ball one, no
and
strike.
that is ball one. And the pitch. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Sing. Singy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
The pitch. Good eye in that spot.
Ball 2.
That misses. 3-1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Carroll calls it in, 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The designated hitter.
Next for the Guardians is the designated hitter, David Fry. First pitch misses. swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Tied up here in the early going. To the right side. Throws to first in time. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at one apiece. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. And now it's Christian Walker.
Christian Walker.
The pitch. Fastball for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 0-2. And downstairs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away. 3-2 now. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Go-ahead run on base. Randall Grichuk stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And fouled off. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Fought off foul. At the belt and fires. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch.
One ball,
that one
2
upstairs.
strikes.
Walker aboard here at first with nobody out. And he deals.
That's the ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Misses, and the count is filled up. Eugenio Suarez waiting for a turn at the plate. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Suarez in the box, lays off for ball 1. The 1-0. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Gets under it and pops it up. Ramirez drifts towards it. And there's one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Jake McCarthy, the next to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup. Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And it falls. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. It's 2-1.
Comes through with the RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out. It just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno singled and drove in a run his first time through. Foul ball there. Runners are at the corners, one away. Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Back-to-back singles, just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
One down. Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. Outfield playing pretty shallow. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Still only one out here in the inning. And that one fouled off. Two strikes. The shortstop takes the ball. Center field. Thomas makes the grab.
The batter, second base.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With two outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
First and second, two down. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. And midway in the fourth, it's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Guardians 1. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman,
And a pitch. Yeah, a foul ball.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
There's the strike up high. 0-2.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-2. He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Thomas takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And another ball.
No strike.
Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
2-1.
And there's a ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
And now a full count.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Payoff pitch. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Naylor takes low, second trip to the plate in this one.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And there's a foul ball. Ball to strike. Late that time, and it's strike two.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one clips the outside corner, going one.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Oh, and 2 now.
One
and
ball,
ball one.
2 strikes.
The Diamondbacks up by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next one misses, and it's 2-2. Runner takes off. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Thomas off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Guardians lead 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll.
The right fielder, number 7.
And the right-hander back to work. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude.
Nope.
Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
2-2 count.
The wide to kick the pitch. Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter,
Up next
but
for
the
the
pitcher
Diamondbacks.
will take that all
The
day
designated
long.
hitter.
Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel
That's a
Jr.
ball.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And it's 1-0. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. One down, base is empty. And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1. That catches the corner.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Wouldn't chase that time.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Two outs. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The line in the pitch. In the air, left side. Quan heads after it. He's got it. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting in today's world of baseball compared to when you played. A good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Andres Jimenez now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And the 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball left side.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. The Guardians trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. Struck him out looking.
Up next for Cleveland.
Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That misses the zone. 1-0. Rocchio in his rookie season, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Next offering is in for a strike. Naylor over at first with 1 away. And he can't make the play. To second, there's 1, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
I really like this right here. He knocked the ball down on that dive, and then was able to pick it up, get it to second base, cut that lead runner off, and that's keeping a guy out of scoring position.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And here it comes. And that one a little below the knees, and that's ball 2. And delivers outside. David Fry next to bat for Cleveland. There's the strike, and now 3-1. That one the other way. Hauls it in to end the inning. 1 left for the Guardians, and they still trail it here 3-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Gavin Williams.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So digging in, Randall Grichuk.
The center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
The wind of the pitch. And
Well,
that's
off
off
the plate.
the inside edge. Ball 1.
You know, these D-backs really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Righty to the plate. That's down and in.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Two. And they'll do it again. Grichuk checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he went, says Larry Bullard. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. In there for strike one. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Joey Cantillo up and throwing. Number 62 getting cranked up as well. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. There's a strike.
Oh, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one hammered left field. That's back there. Hits the top of the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
And at second with one away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jake McCarthy, 1 for 2. Just missed. And that's outside. Misses inside, and that's ball 3. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Soft contact in the air, and foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. And it falls into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on the lane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Two on, 1 out. And that one is lifted in the air. Kwan pulls it down. Runner tags for home. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. A long throw, and that's the 3rd out.
Base runner decided to test him, and it was a bad decision. Outstanding throw on a frozen rope at home. That'll end the inning with a bang.
Back here in Cleveland, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, David Fry. Back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Carroll makes the grab, one away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Ramirez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike two.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Kicks and fires. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
Just missing there. 2 and 2.
It's a good take.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Just off the outside corner, and it's a full count.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man at first with one gone. Lane Thomas digs in for the Guardians. Runner on the go. In the air, foul off first. He's under it. Drops into the glove. Out. Number 2.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at-bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Naylor, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Zach Gallen up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. Man supply, a left-hander, also throwing. Runner takes off, pitches high. Throw to second, he's safe.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. In the air to left center. McCarthy trying to get there. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Guardians lead 1. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. And we're back. And now it's going to be Geraldo Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo.
The pitch. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Thomas turns to the right on the move. Makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter is second base.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Slider misses outside. And that one clips the corner. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Way inside, and that hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Fastball for a strike. Marte, the base runner at first with 1 out. Check on the runner. Marte dives back in safely. And a foul ball. Righty delivers. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Well done behind the dish.
Tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. We'll have some adjustments to make.
Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Now move to first. Marte gets back easily. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he held up.
1-0.
Next one is off the plate. 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Gurriel gets a piece. Two outs. Got him swinging. One left for Arizona as the lead remains 3-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Zach Gallen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So digging in, Jhonkensy Noel, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The line of the pitch. And the ball one to the right fielder. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
That one misses, and it's 2-1. And another ball. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So up next, Bo Naylor. Foul ball there. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Marte in plenty of time to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joey Cantillo.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Christian Walker.
As the lefty gets to work. In the air, right side. Sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The batter, the center fielder.
Now up next for Arizona, Randall Grichuk. Cantillo in his rookie season, 24 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Hawaii. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. And that's just foul. One down, base is empty. And that one is inside. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Eli Morgan appears to be getting ready. And I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. And now the lefty. Bounce to the right side. Naylor steps on first for the out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Next to hit for Arizona, Eugenio Suarez.
Drove it off the wall last time. Just missed out on a home run.
That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1. And a strike in there.
This guy's pounding this on. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Next pitch way upstairs.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Guardians 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Joe Mantiply.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
At the plate, Ryan Rocchio.
For the Guardians, the shortstop, Ryan Rocchio.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a base hit. So runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan will hit next. Lined in the left center. Should be extra bases. Around second, on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. They trail by one. It's 3-2.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And next is the designated hitter, David Fry. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That's off the mark. Ball one. Lefty continues to work with the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one close, ruled the ball. Now 2-0. So the tying run at second. Back into left for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw into second. The tag out. But one run is in to score. Here's Jose Ramirez. Infield shifted to the pull side. And there's a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Now on the bump, number 30.
Number 30.
Here's Lane Thomas. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from a warning track if he has to.
First pitch, and he just misses. With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
High fly ball out into left center field. McCarthy settles under it. Squeezes it.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Here's Josh Naylor. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Thompson up and throwing for manager Troy Lavillo. Hughes, a lefty, warming up as well. Next offering is down low.
Definitely is swinging this slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
2 outs. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss.
1 ball.
Safe at second with a stolen base. Left-hand batter waits. That one 95 to finish him off.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 62. And now, Jake McCarthy, known for his late-inning heroics.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And the pitch. And a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that one fouled off. Here's your one. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in.
The bat, number 2.
And here is Geraldo Perdomo. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Count 1-0.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Runner on the move. There's the ball. Throw. Save. Singy, the best way to catch this guy might be on replay.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the only way to catch him, Boog. When you see that sprint speed on StatCast right there, it's elite, and just makes it very tough on the defense. A lot of pressure on those players.
And a pitch. And a good eye there.
Well, first base is open, but there's plenty of power waiting on deck, Boog. Tough spot for the pitcher, especially with this count.
Ketel Marte waiting to hit for the D-backs. Man at second. In for a strike, and the count is 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
The pitch. Ball 4, he walked it, and that'll keep the line moving. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue finish off this hitter.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, I didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here at the top of the ninth. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. High fly ball out to left field. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 left on. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. All tied up at 3 apiece. Here in Cleveland, bottom 9, and now the right fielder, John Kenzie Noel.
Well, one swing's a lot easier than getting 2 or 3 hits to win this ball game. You better believe he's going to be all in to hit the ball over the fence somewhere.
And the slider just misses. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Ryan Thompson preparing to come on if needed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The pitch.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It's a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
And he deals. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Naylor digs in for the Guardians. And that one fouled off. Breaking ball inside. And now it's even 1-1. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. This one in the air. Perdomo moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
The bat, the second baseman, Andre.
So in now for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez. 1 for 3. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Good eye right there. And another ball. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. Back now, and we're in extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Eli Morgan. And now the DH, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And a pitch. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at and a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas sizing this one up. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, The first baseman.
Next to hit, Christian Walker.
Walker.
That one in there across the letters.
0-1.
Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Emmanuel Clase getting loose out there. One down, base is empty. There's a strike. Towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are two down. So two down now. And here is Randall Grichuk. Misses off the plate. And it's 1-0. And another ball. Next offering is downstairs. Eugenio Suarez on deck for Arizona. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there on to the bottom of inning number 10. All tied up at 3 apiece. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning. Ryan Thompson. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Now at the plate, Ryan Rocchio.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
And a pitch. That clips the zone. Strike one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Kicks and deals. Ball one there.
Home plate umpires try to tighten things up a little bit.
And the righty deals. And a count 1-2. And here it comes. That's down and in. A slider missed. Looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
We saw solid effort out of their starter. The bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Drive. That's a fair ball inside third.
There you go. Winning run is aboard with one down. Nice job at driving that base the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Pickoff throw, and he's back in safely. Digging in, David Fry. That catches the zone for a strike. 1-1.
The count.
Righty to the plate. To the left side, but it is well foul. One down. Winning run on at first. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. In there. He's safe. Huge wild pitch there. Winning run is in scoring position. So digging in, Jose Ramirez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter. I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now. And there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Sharp grounder. That's through for base hit. Here comes the runner. Here's the throw to the plate. Save. Ball game. They walk it off.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
4-3 our final score. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
For our ball game tonight. First, for the victorious Cleveland Guardians, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For the Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball.